Awesome. Hey, everyone. This is Adriano with the Wiclonio team. And today I'm excited to talk to an amazing VA who we placed inside of one of our clients' business. His name is Odeh. And the awesome thing is that he reached out to us because he wanted to make his voice heard and inspire whoever might be considering becoming a VA with Wiclonio in the first place. So really love that attitude to start with. And without further ado, hey, Odeh, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, Adriano. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. For starters, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're located, and how long have you been a Wiclonio virtual assistant?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm located in Nigeria. I'm based in Nigeria, Kaduna State specifically, and I've been working with Wiclonio for a month plus now.
And how did you first hear about Wiclonio? How did you get in touch with us?
Okay, I first heard about Wiclonio on through LinkedIn. Yeah, so I was researching and like I usually research companies, try to apply to jobs. Then I came across Wiclonio. I think they were the first people I got to know that are actually virtual assistant companies that source for talents, recruit them, and then match them with potential clients. So I applied to Wiclonio. I think that was September 2022. I couldn't make it to the interview. I got rejected. And then I kept on applying. I kept working on myself. And then I applied again December 2022. I was still rejected. Yeah, I was still rejected the second time.
Third time's a charm, you know what they say.
Yeah.
I'm glad you kept looking since you were able to fit right in, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. I really love that attitude as well for you to just keep trying, and that's a really good mindset to have. So, right, is this your first experience as a virtual assistant? Have you done something similar before? Work from home, maybe as a virtual assistant, or maybe something else?
This isn't my first experience. Over the course of my career, I've majorly been working from home remotely. So I've worked with some few companies in the past. I started out as a freelancer, then I decided to upskill and then transition into being a full-time virtual assistant working from home. Yeah.
Awesome. That sounds great. And what were you working on before working with Wiclonio?
Okay, before working with Wiclonio, I've worked as an executive virtual assistant. Previously, I got the client from Fiverr, previously about 2019, which the contract ended. And then I was working also as an animator. Then I also got a client where I worked as an executive administrative assistant and catalog developer manager. I worked on 2 Facebook shops, managed that successfully. Then also recently, before Wiclonio, I got employed with Job Zero Digital based in Brighton, England, where I worked as a virtual assistant and data entry specialist. So majorly I was generating leads, making researches, executing data entry. So basically those are what I've done, and I've performed administrative duties previously, booking travels, managing emails, and sending meeting reminders, taking meetings and all of that. Yeah.
Awesome. Seems like you have a lot of experience being a virtual assistant and being an executive assistant as well. And that's really awesome. That's really what we were looking for here. And when you found Wiclonio, what were your primary reasons for wanting to apply in the first place?
I think my primary reasons would be on LinkedIn. I think it was Louisa. Louisa posted testimonials from talents like me. And then I saw how the work culture, the company's culture, and I mean, it just, something just clicked. Like I knew this is just the place for me to be. Then I kept on applying despite the rejections. I kept
Really
improving
wanted
on
to get
myself.
in,
Yeah.
and you did with that
Yeah.
mentality. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. And talking a little about your current position and what you're doing. What is your current position inside of the company you're working for right now? And what are your responsibilities and duties there?
Okay, I'm an executive assistant to Zach. So my responsibilities, I worked on QuickBooks. I didn't really have much experience with QuickBooks. Yeah, and it's been great so far. I've learned a lot working there. So I'm responsible for tagging receipts to the right client or to the right project. Also helping out my boss. Some of the things he has to give out, if he's not opportune to execute them, he gives them to me. But then currently I've not been loaded with a lot of tasks. He wants me to get to know the operations of the business, and then before fill
Yeah,
my
so when
answers.
you understand the full culture and operation of the company, you can
Yeah.
get to do stuff on your own and get to more and more proactive stuff. In the beginning, it's like that. When I started, and whenever VA starts, it's always like that. You need some time to understand what the company's about and what they're actively doing. And then when you understand that, you can proactively search for other things to bring revenue or to take things off your boss's plate. And that's the awesome thing about the culture here. And
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about any tasks or projects that you're proud to complete while working for Zach?
Okay, I could say I think I just executed that. I mean, we were supposed to hop on the meeting, and I told you my boss gave something to me that needed an urgent attention. Yeah, so he sent out an estimate to one of our clients, and then I think there was a mistake in the estimate. So the clients had to revert back to him saying this particular line item is appearing twice and it has to be dealt with, and some other changes. And I think he was away. He had to send it to me like, can you do this? Or I shall wait until I get back, then we can work on it together. And I told him, no, Zach can send it to me. I would do it. Then he sent, I had to correct what was needed. Then I had to still revise the contract terms. Then
Awesome.
yeah, uploaded them, imported them to DocuSign so that the client can sign electronically. After then I sent it out. I mean,
Yeah, that's a lot of
really enjoyed it.
responsibility. That's
Yeah.
a little more weight on your shoulders, and that's good. When the client starts delegating you more important tasks, you feel like, hey, I'm really able to do this stuff, and that's really awesome. Let's talk a little bit about your life and how things have changed. How has your life changed or improved after joining We Clone You? Meaning, lifestyle, income, freedom. Maybe you had some experience working virtually before, but you know the freedom is one of the greatest parts while working from home. Tell me a little bit about that, how things improved or changed.
Okay, I can say things has really improved financially. And then professionally, I can say working with Wicklow, it's been awesome so far. Like I told you, I didn't have experience with QuickBooks. I didn't have much experience, but I've really, really learned a lot, and it's been great so far. And personally, the freedom, yeah, I mean, that is the joy of working from home. You have the freedom, and then there's flexibility. So like the team, Wicklow you and my client, I think is just the perfect match. That's what I can
Awesome.
say.
That's
Yeah.
great to hear. And we're proud to say that we do a lot of great matches because we try to find the right people for the right people. So
Yeah.
when cultures align, it's just great that you can just go to the moon with that. And have you already achieved what you were hoping for whenever you decided to join We Clone You?
Well, I think I'm getting there. I haven't really clicked
Yeah,
on that, but I'm
it's a
getting
little
there.
time. It's 1 month. You need some
Yeah.
time to climb some stairs yet, but I'm really glad to see that things are looking good on the road ahead. Any accomplishment inside of the business besides what you were just talking about that you really are proud of inside of the business, like maybe joining, maybe being able to learn QuickBooks? What is a great accomplishment that you're proud of inside of Wicklow?
Okay, that would be being able to learn with the QuickBooks. Like typically, Zach had left that for me to always come on every day. I come on QuickBooks. He told me today, like, Odeh, no, I mean, I left QuickBooks for you. Take care of QuickBooks. I no longer come on QuickBooks. I think since yeah, since you are comfortable with QuickBooks, I really appreciate that because when I started out, he said, I want you to be better than me. I want you to learn. And I think within my third week of working with him, I said, Zach, I think I'm comfortable with QuickBooks, and he was really proud. Yeah.
So he fully delegated to you, and then you become a very, very important piece of the company. And that's awesome. That's a
Yeah.
great accomplishment.
Yeah.
And in your opinion, what quality or skills would someone need to become a great VA?
First, I can say I'll go with the soft skills. Yeah, I
Perfect.
think the right mindset, great personality, and also growth mindset. Those two, I mean, it's very important.
The
And
soft skills
then
are great. Yeah.
yeah, and
Uh,
then being able to, I mean, position yourself professionally, having the right mindset to accept whatever comes your way.
and that mindset really, really applies to responsibility, right? Because
Yeah,
since you're not working in a physical place, you might get a little lost on your hours, so you have to be really organized to make everything run smoothly, right?
Yeah.
That's been great so far. And last but not least, what advice would you give to someone who might be considering applying to WeClone as a virtual assistant?
The advice I would give to someone considering working with WeClone as a virtual assistant is to never give up, because as you go on your job research, I could tell that you encounter a lot of challenges, a lot of rejections, but how you handle failure is what matters. And I can say the question is what makes a champion is not the amount of times they have won, but the amount of times they have fallen and risen up. So as an aspiring virtual assistant with WeClone, if you get rejected, have the right mindset to accept that, work on yourself, work on your resume, then continue applying. I think with that right mindset, consistency, and the great personality, you will succeed. And with that right mindset, everything.
Very powerful answer. I love it. I really appreciate your words. And I agree 100%. We might be losing on you. We might not have Odeh if you hadn't applied some more times. So consistency is key. And if something did not work, ask yourself, why did that not work? You work on your flaws, and then you become a better person. And that's just how life is, professionally and personally, really. So really amazing answer there, Odeh. And before we wrap up here, do you have anything else that you might want to share with us and to whoever might be watching?
Okay, I just having been here and having this excitement in me, I would say, WeClone is just, they are the best that I've seen. The right match, I can tell with my boss. He's really good. He's patient. He's kind, and outside of work, we've developed like a personal relationship.
Awesome.
It's really great, and I can tell any talent seeking to be with WeClone, just keep trying. Keep trying, have the consistency and the right mindset, and you get the results you're aspiring to get. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you so much for being here to this testimonial and for, being this very, very positive guy. These are the people that we're looking for to work with us. And I'm really glad to see that you're being a good fit, and really, really looking forward to the next 2 months, 3 months, year. We never know where it can go, but I really hope you stay with us for a long, long time here. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing, Odeh. I really appreciate your answers, and glad things are working out. Reach out to our team if you ever need anything. We're always available. Just send us a message, send me a message personally. I'm always there to help with anything. And thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, John. Thank you.